It's Monday, June 8th, 2015, and let's talk about what happened this weekend over at xdadevelopers.com. First up, Elephone has been busy yet again. They've gone ahead and launched pre-orders for two more phones, the S2 and S2 Plus. They come with the MT6735 processor, 2 gigs of RAM, and either 5 or 5.5 inch screens, and they run Android 5.1 out of the box. They can be had for $159.99 and $169.99 respectively if you're interested in those. Samsung has announced that the Galaxy S6 Edge in emerald green is now available in India. It's only the 32GB version, and it's 58,900 rupees, or about $925 US, but I do kind of like that color. Speaking of interesting colors though, HTC announced a 24 karat gold 1M9, but they're not actually going to be selling it. They're just giving it away through a Twitter contest. Of course, in a bit of a blunder, people noticed that the promotional photos for the gold M9 were taken with an iPhone 6. So yeah. Moving along, AT&T has started hinting that they're going to be releasing the Galaxy S6 Active through Twitter. I think that was to be expected, especially after all the leaks that we saw come out of Samsung. Speaking of the S6 though, Samsung tomorrow has posted a teardown of the S6 and S6 Edge, going through each of the components and discussing it and talking about why they did it that way all along the way. Motorola released a tweet this weekend explaining why they haven't released Android 5.1.1 for the Moto 360 yet. Basically, they say that the performance on it isn't quite where they want it to be yet, which is a decent reason as far as I can see. I will admit, I've seen some battery life issues since my watches have upgraded to 5.1.1, and I don't think I'm the only one. Now moving over to the forum, XDA recognized developer Jim Z managed to bootloader unlock and port twerp over to the Kindle Fire HD6 and HD7. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with my Fire HD6 since I bought it, but it might be worth digging it out and revisiting it if there's gonna be some more development done on it. XDA recognized developer Wanum has updated his Wanum Exposed module, adding in support for Samsung Lollipop-based ROMs. Unfortunately, it does not support 64-bit Samsung devices, but if you've been waiting on that module and you have a 32-bit Samsung Lollipop device, go ahead and take a look at his thread. And XDA forum member App Tuners has released an app called Key Plus, which will allow you to modify the volume key shortcuts for the LG G4 in order to make it launch whatever app you'd like, not just the camera, and you don't have to have root to do it. Definitely a handy feature, and it works for basically all of the LG devices with rear-facing buttons, except maybe the LG G Flex models, since none of those were mentioned. I might have to give that a shot on my G4 and just see how it works out. Moving back over to the portal though, there was an article written by a forum member that discusses that member's journey into becoming a developer. That's a new series they're going to be doing over on the portal, so if you'd like to contribute to that article series, there's a link at the bottom of his post. And finally, there was another Sunday Debate article asking what you think determines smartphone evolution. For example, why do you think that this current generation of smartphones focus so heavily on camera, and why previously have they focused on battery, or why have they focused on screen, or anything like that? What do you think specifically makes them go in one sort of direction for flagships and for all smartphones? But you know what? That's going to be about all from me for today. You can find the links to all of the stories that I talked about down in the video description as usual, as well as the links to my YouTube channels. Remember, if you like this video, please do give us a thumbs up, a like down below the video. We definitely appreciate it. And subscribe to receive all of our videos as soon as they become available. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.